The year was 1993, what would become one of the most important games in the FPS genre would release. Doom! Being installed on more PCs than motherfucking Windows. 4 years later, in 1997, Quake 2 would also release, having nothing to do with Quake 1 other than the fact that the pacing and gameplay were quite similar in nature. Now, in our year of our Lord, 2023, an important milestone in Doom modding approaches fast, taking the enemies from Quake 2 and touching them up a little bit in designs. This will be Quake 2 stuff, Monsters Only Gibson Edition. From the creators of the critically acclaimed
Mel Gibson Society 3
comes a new revolution masterpiece that no one has ever seen with their eyes ever before. Reinvented for the modern generation and earlier generations, these guys have been revamped and updated to fit the standards of modern day culture. Chock full of all the references you're definitely gonna understand, such as the angry video game nerd.
I'm coming over, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your whole motherfucking family.
Alright, I'm just not gonna do the bit anymore. So yeah, I made like a little mod thing for Doom. It's a bunch. It's like an edit of an already existing mod, of an already existing like mod that adds in like Quake 2 stuff into Doom with the weapons and the monsters. But this is just the edit of only the Quake 2 monsters, no weapons, because so you could use other weapon mods for it. This one like is supposed to be like weapon compatible, so you can use whatever you want to use, like maybe like Trailblazer or stuff like that, maybe like a Raging Bull and stuff. You probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about if you're not like Doom pilled like me, I guess. I've been working on this thing for like I worked on this for 2 weeks. This was something in the making for 2 weeks, and while it is a bunch, I did just like replace the sprites, textures, and like the sounds. It was a lot of work, and the most I've done, the only coding I've done was to, like make it where some of the characters would like, since the enemies in the original, some of the enemies would like make the same sounds because they were based off like the same enemy. I tried to make it where those enemies, instead of playing the same voice lines, it would play different sounds instead. So yeah, I made a game thing. Yeah, let me think. You might notice the absolute mess that is the gameplay, and you might also notice that all the characters and enemies are like shit, like terrible dead memes and like weird, like obscure references. This was mostly because like this is a WAD based off like stuff like Terrywads, Crack Life, and particularly like more specifically like it's more of like Terrywads and like Crack Life and Joke Wads, but also like there's this other WAD called like Doomguy's Warfare where all the enemies are like weird, like memey like shit for some reason. A lot of the enemies were unique there too, so apparently that one's like a little unique. And Karnbarn is there. You probably don't have no clue what the hell I'm even talking about, but I don't give a shit because it's my game and my trailer. So who cares about what you think? If you want to know more about this and maybe like learn about where the hell these like strange references come from, then they're in the like a text file that will be included in a zip folder that will include the mod itself, which in itself is a zip for some reason. I tried making it like PK3, but it's a zip, so I don't know. But yeah, there'll also be a zip for a text file for the origins of the references and like more info on this silly WAD and maybe some repeated things from this trailer. Yeah. And speaking of which, The mod is gonna like release after like sometime after the trailer drops. It'll be on ModDB, and once all that's updated, I'll update the description of this video to include a download link to the WAD, or at least a link to the download to this mod on ModDB. And speaking of description, in the description too, you'll find some more links and at least the names of the maps and weapon mods I use for this trailer, because, you know, to showcase that this mod can work with other things, it's weapon compatible. There'll be some links in the description below. I'll just do the thing that like artists do and they don't want to directly credit the artist and say shit like, I'll say the name of the WAD and then after that, which I would say, created by the creator of the WAD. But yeah, the weapons will be properly linked and credited, but the maps, I might just say the name of the WAD at least. With the maps other than the ones included in Doom 2, Plutonia, and TNT, those the maps will be sort of credited, or at least I will name the maps. But the weapon mods will be credited and linked, so don't worry about that. And the song that was playing before I talked like too long enough to where the song would have ended already, I actually made that, and I'm probably gonna release like a little EP featuring the song and some other old like hardcore things I did. Like they're gonna be of the breakcore and gabber hardcore techno thing, gabber house, whatever. The theme for the trailer and I guess the mod as a whole will be uploaded separately on here on YouTube. While there will be, I'll actually upload the EP on Bandcamp that you could listen to for free, and maybe even download if you want to, or even buy it if you for some reason want to spend your hard-earned cash on some shitty music by some 17-year-old pansexual Latino furry or whatever. The song itself and the EP on Bandcamp will come soon, shortly after the ModDB page, so you'll see. You might not see it as soon as the mod, but they'll be here eventually, I think. Yeah. Go to the description below and go to moddb.com for the mod, and probably check out my other mods, and maybe even check out my other videos and my Twitter and my Bandcamp if you want to, or don't. I don't care.